everybody. How are we doing? I just had a nice terrifying moment where I dropped my iPad. Fortunately, it was a very short distance and it was on carpet, so no real danger, but if I were to tell you that my heart did not jump up into my throat, I'd be lying. So that's okay though, we've got what we need now. So we should be all set. I just have to rearrange my windows, so bear with me a minute because I had to move a couple things around. So where is my mouse? There's my mouse. Okay, we're good. Yep, everything's where it should be, I think. Okay, I'm just making sure that my capture is working. Excellent. Okay, I just have to post on, don't move anything. There's one, OBS. Oh, I have to bring my docs back up. OBS is very good for a lot of things, but I don't particularly love the way that what's the word for it? It jumps. I don't know how else to say it. It's very jumpy. Where no, what it is anything you click on, it just immediately assumes you want to resize it, and it's twitchy. That's the way I would say it. It's a little bit twitchy. It's not bad. I shouldn't say it's bad. It's not bad. It's just, I wish it was a little bit more. I wish you had to be more emphatic on how you want things to. In other words, if I want to resize something, whoa, geez, I don't care. Whoa. I guess Discord updated their mobile app and they really wanted to tell me about it, but I really don't care right now. I wish it was more. It allowed you to say, okay, I want to resize this, as opposed to just assuming you want to resize it. Not a big deal. It's really not. It's just one of those things where, fortunately, there's an undo button, and that solves a lot of things. So let me get a quick drink of water here, and then we'll get going. We'll see how this one goes. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for this evening. I am going to be doing some streaming next week. During the holiday week, probably some longer stuff. Hey, Bach, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, which hasn't quite. Well, I mean, it has started. It's streaming, but I haven't started screen sharing yet, so you haven't missed anything. I don't know even if I was screen sharing if you'd really be missing anything, but just checking out. Okay, here. Move my stuff to here. Okay. Yeah, I don't know that I could say with a straight face that anybody would be missing anything, but. Okay, let's do our little intro thing here. Here we are. Okay. And let's see if I handle this smoothly. Oh, of course I didn't. There we go. Why is that so small? Wait a minute, that shouldn't be that small. That is really small. What did it do here? Is that because of this? Hold on. Does that increase the size? Wow, it does, huh? Interesting. I didn't know that's how that worked. Hold on. Okay, so I need to move this down a little bit. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't realize. I thought this thing had its own sizing structure. Huh. Okay, well that's not bad. I just have to stretch it to the bottom. Oh, whoa, whoa, not that far. Stretched a little too far there. Hold on, let me check my window. This is what I was talking about where OBS likes to resize things without really making it obvious what it's doing. This is a very minor complaint. It's just something I run into. I think that's pretty centered. And you can, okay, I gotta stretch it a little bit more. I'm just trying to make sure I want to maximize. Why did it stretch that? Well, that's a reflector thing. I can't blame OBS for that. I really can't. Okay, so that's pretty good. A little bit more. Whoa, why did it do that? That is really weird. Why did it do that? Wow, I am having. Well, eventually I'll start streaming. I don't know why it's resizing this like this. I don't know what it's doing. I'm not telling it to do all this stuff. Let me see. Okay, there we go. We're good. We're gonna stick with it. Okay, it's working. Anyway, beyond all that nonsense, is there a way to lock this layer? It would be nice if I could lock it. I think there is a lock. Is there a way to lock it where it is? I thought there was a way. Apparently not, which is sort of odd that you can't lock it in place. But, you know, it's a minor thing. It's just odd. Okay, whatever. All right. Before I spend another 45 minutes doing that, so let me move my chair a little bit. All right, okay. So this is the Dead Media AOL CD, or AOHell CD, as it says. So we'll keep going on that. The text is still there. It's just now blended in because it's white. So let's see here. These guys are up there. So I need to color in the little zombie on here, and then the AOHell symbol, which I can't really see because actually I can do this. That'll tell me. Okay. Will that tell me? No, that's not going to tell me anything. That's just going to make the problem worse. What I need to do is I need to, how do I see where this is? Actually, I can do it this way. If I do a gradiated fill on here, fill layer, right? And then I shrink this. There, that'll do it. So now I can see where my fill is. Let's grab an ink brush here. No, I can't see it. Why can't I see it? Oh, because of the... Okay, hold on. You know what? I know what I'm going to do. This is easier. I'm going to turn this off. There we go. I'm just going to do it this way because the... Yes, we'll just do this. There we go. Not the cleanest... Well, I guess it's perfectly fine. There's no way to see it on the other layer, so I just need to color this in so that I can actually see it. And that way it will stand out. And then we'll be set with this. And then the zombie, I'm going to make a similar, what's the word for it? Yellow color to what the AOL symbol was. I think the AOL symbol, if I remember, I don't remember what the AOL, let me look it up on my phone. Did the AOL symbol break the barriers on the edge? I have a hunch it did. But let me check in case I'm wrong. I would like it to look somewhat like it used to. AOL CD. AOL CD says, let's look. Yes, it did break the barriers. Okay, so I just need to erase the lines. There we are. So we're going to take the eraser, make the eraser this. And we'll try to... There we go. That's what I meant by break the barriers, is it went out of... It broke the edges. Okay, so that's how it actually looks on the actual AOL CD. If you were to search for it, this is the way the actual logo looks. Depending on how young you are, you may have never seen an AOL CD. That's very, 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 very possible. Because AOL doesn't really exist today the way it did. So this may be a completely foreign concept to certain people. I'm going to leave that. That's okay. Yeah, technically this probably should break a little, but I don't care enough. That does not matter. It's more important to have those edges out. Okay, so let's switch to here. Not that I don't care. It just doesn't make a difference. I shouldn't say it like I don't care. It's not a laziness thing. It's that it doesn't... I used to get very, very wound up about the accuracy of certain things. But the truth is, if it doesn't make a difference, if it doesn't actually impact anything, there's really no point in getting wound up about it. You know what I just realized? That goes... Yeah, I just realized that I'm going to have to redo, which is not a big deal, because I just noticed it's not centered anyway. This pupil is not centered, and that's okay, because I'm going to redo it anyway. So let's go back to here. Yeah, that definitely was not centered, though. There we go. But I now realize that there's no white of that eye, so that would have been a pointless thing to have anyway. Or pointless the way it is. It'll make sense when I fill it in. And that edge is bad, so we're going to fix that edge. So let's go back to our little eraser here. And let's round that, because that looked really sharp when it shouldn't have. So does this one, because I basically copied that shape and inverted it. So that's why it looks like that. Okay. All right, so I can switch to the thicker brush now, because we're on here. So yeah, I used to get really, really hung up on, oh, it has to be accurate. You know, it has to be exactly the way the actual thing looks. But the reality is that doesn't matter for a lot of stuff. it's not materially going to improve the image to be 100% accurate. You know, the point gets across. So what is that accuracy really getting you? Well, it's not getting you anything. So I'm not going to bother with it. That's why I said I don't care, not because I'm being lazy about the image. It's that I don't think it actually adds anything. So there's no point. I finished, I don't remember when last time I streamed. Was I talking? Sorry about the background noise. That's my phone. What is my phone going crazy about? Jeez. Is this something I actually care about? Oh. Alright, no. It's not something I need to worry about right this second. That's just my notifications for something. For an upcoming show I'm going to be doing. Podcast, I mean. I'm not, in a theater production or anything. Okay, so AOL was a very distinctive yellow. I do need to look that up. It was, not distinctive. Let's see. So the AOL CD, the AOL, specifically what the zombie is based on is the AIM, AOL Instant Messenger, AIM, guy, if you want to call it that. Wow, somebody's selling a bunch of AOL CDs on eBay. Who would even buy them? Why would anyone buy them? Okay, that's a very distinctive yellow, but let's see if I can capture it. No, that's it. Okay. I'm just looking at a picture of it. Let me just make a quick color splotch for that so that I have it. So it's bang, that yellow. Okay. Yeah, because that guy, this is going to be the AOL CD guy, just as a zombie. But like I said, this is one of those images that's very specific for a certain generation of people, and other people are not going to get it, and that's okay. Not every joke has to work for everybody. I think what I'll do is his skin should be the main yellow, and then there was also like an orange version of him, and I think I'm going to make the shirt, and then the pants will kind of be the... Oh, I just saw it disappear. 1 second. Let me get it back. I saw it vanish. It's coming back right now. 2 seconds. It should reappear. There we go. Okay. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and do the rest of the stuff will be in this orange color. There we are. Yeah, just get that. But yeah, like I was saying, it's fine. I think people get a kick out of things even if they don't necessarily entirely understand what the joke is. And that's okay too. Like I said, I wouldn't expect younger people to know what AOL is. I mean, I'm sure most people know what a CD is. I don't think I have to go that far in explaining it. But for certain people, it'll be a chuckle because one of the jokes of, and this is why when you see the text again, AOL famously, because at one point they were very dominant, and so when they were around, you could sign up really easily to their service. Problem is you could never cancel it. I think I talked about that in the last stream. Oh, what I was saying. I remember what I was saying. So I didn't remember whether on the last stream I had talked about the fact that I finished that Steam game I was talking about, the Exit 8. But I did finish it. And those videos are going up on the YouTube channel. So if you're so inclined, you can go watch them by searching for, I believe it's just The Ozone Nightmare on YouTube, and you will see the gameplay videos. I think 2 of them are up so far, if I remember. I scheduled them like a week apart. Great game. Great game. Really, really fun. I really do hope that the devs behind it make some kind of sequel or DLC for it, because I would have a blast doing more in that particular style. But after that, I started playing Dave the Diver, which has been out for a little while now, and it got a lot of attention when it came out. People were talking about it, so I saw very good reviews of it, and I was just waiting because I don't like to be playing multiple games at once. I do really like to focus on a game and enjoy it, and not have 4 or 5 games going at once. So I didn't start it, even though I'd seen really good reviews of it. I waited, and I've been playing it, and it is really addictive. I can see exactly why people like it so much. Very simple. I mean, I've seen people saying they put 100+ hours into it. I can see that. I can see myself doing that as well. Very fun game, very simple. It's basically 2 types of game that you alternate between. which is a very lightweight restaurant management thing, which is much closer to like a Diner Dash type of game than anything else. And then the other side is the fishing game, spear fishing specifically. That's fun. It's fun. It's got a really nice personality to it. Music's really good, especially the diving music is really good. And it's just a very fun game that you can play for 30 to 40 minutes and then be done with. Not done with meaning the game's over with, done with, meaning you play something else. And I think it's a really good example of that. It's got just enough going on. There's a story to it, which, I've read people who've complained about it, but honestly, I don't think the story is the point of a game like this. It's really not. That's not what this is not meant to be played for the story. I'm sure the story's not bad, but people said the story's very straightforward. That's fine, because this is clearly a game aiming for the gameplay side, not really the story as much. But I'm liking it so far. I like it. It's a fun game. I went to the wrong thing now. There we go. Yeah, especially for I think it's $15 right now. Clearly a much deeper and longer game than the Exit 8, so I didn't expect it to be that cheap. But I like it. I think it's good. Okay, let's turn the stuff back on. Oh, let's move this down to there, maybe? There we are. Now I still have to fill some stuff in. Oh, that needs to be on top. So it's actually good I did it on a separate layer. That would not have been able to go underneath, or you wouldn't be able to see it. Let's get that eye filled in. Yep. And the teeth. Yeah, let me get the teeth here. One moment. Let's get those teeth filled in. You can't see the white, but I assure you it is there. You'll see it in a second. Turn this back on. There we go. Got some teeth. And that's the white stuff that we need. Okay, so there's our CD is done. I have to do the shading, but I'm going to do that in Photoshop because I need that to be a gradient. So there we have the CD text is there. Signing up is easy, leaving is impossible. Like I said, anybody who ever had any experience with AOL will know exactly what that is. All right, so what's this? Oh, that's the blood. Yeah, I got to figure out if I do blood, it's got to be better than that. That is not. It's not thick enough. Okay, that's that. Okay, where's my pencil? Here we go. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, this is mostly just doing some skin work here. And when I dropped my iPad, my heart skipped for a minute because I'm like, oh no, don't break. Fortunately, it was not on a hard floor or anything like that. If I broke my iPad from something as careless as dropping it, I would be very unhappy. I mean, I think part of it is because I was over carpet, so I was a little bit more lax. If I was over something like a hard surface, I would never have, well, I shouldn't say I never would have. I would really hope I would not drop it. I shouldn't say never. Things happen. But I would like to think I would have been much more cautious with it. You know what? I'm going to put some more rips in the skin. Because honestly, I think it could use some more. So let's go ahead and add a new layer. Let's get to the pen. Is this pen right? Well, I can use this. Let's drop this down to maybe... I'm going to say 5. Pardon me, I just hiccuped on the mic. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's put some more... Because I have the room. So let's put a hole here. And that can have some of the bone in it, because I think the sketch is still there. So I should be able to see where the bone is. Let me see the sketch. Oh, I know why. Turn that off. Oh yeah, there's the bone. Yep, so we're going to have some bone, and we'll have muscle. That's good. It's always nice to have variation. And let's put a hole... Let me just put a little one here, kind of going along with the idea of where the skin's already separated. So I'll put one... I don't like that seam, though. There we are. There'll be another hole in the arm. And we'll do one more down here that'll be just kind of a funny shape. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that way I can... Just gives me a little bit more texture to play with, a little bit new, stuff to put lines around. Yeah. Okay, so now, having done that, I need to... Is that the same? is. Let's go to the bone layer, wherever that is. Oh, wow. I accidentally put these right on top of each other. Huh. That was not intentional. It really was not. Okay, so this is the bone layer. Yes. So we will do that. There we are. Let's erase the edges off that. There we go. Okay, so that's our bone. Which I guess the blood vessel would probably be going up through there. So let's find the blood vessel layer. I really should. I gotta name these. Bones. What's this? Okay, this is blood vessel. Just in case I need to actually look at this stuff. That is... We'll call it detail 1. Because I know there's more than one of those. Where is this thing? What is this thing? Oh, that's that. No. That should just be part of the skin layer, like that. That should just merge down. There we are. Where's that? Where is that? Oh, it's down there. That's fine. We can leave. Well, let me look. I mean, that can yeah, I could just... Yeah, this can all merge down. Oh, no, no, don't combine down. Oh, I see, because there's a mask involved. Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. That is not a big deal. What's this? That is, we'll say that's muscle 1. See, this is what I should have been doing from the beginning. Didn't. But that's okay. Muscle 2. Where is this guy? Oh, no, sorry. What is this? Where are you? What is that? Jeez, I can't even see what that is. What is that? Let's turn the colors off for a minute. Let's turn specifically that color off. What is this? I don't even see anything. Oh, it's... What line is that? Oh! Sorry. I shocked myself, so I was like... I surprised myself, so I went... Okay, these are the nails. Got it. Turn it back on. Finger nails. They were so thin I couldn't see them. What is this? Okay, that's details 2. So detail 2. Which really detail 1 could go right above detail 2 and they should not make a difference. Okay. Oh yeah, we'll call that blood trails thin. Oop. Just so I know what I'm dealing with. Thin. Okay, we'll leave that off. What's this? So this would be hand outline. There we go. 33 is what? That would be, we'll call it skin tears. There we are. Okay. So we'll say AOHell. Come on, buddy. Symbol. That was my fault, by the way. I wasn't telling that. Wasn't, okay, so this is aim zombie. There we go. Okay. Oh, and I'll just call it. Oh, I mean, I can just say text. That way I know what it is. Okay, I think. Oh, this is CD. Rename CD. D. Okay. CD whole finger, layer mask. Okay, I think we've got everything labeled now. I don't worry about the color so much. I mean, I can generally figure that stuff out. But I should. I absolutely should group all this so that I can say this is colors. There we go. I can turn colors off and on. Perfect. Okay, where are we? Let's see. So, I was going to do the bone color, I think. So I can turn the sketches off for the moment. Oh, no, I was going to do the blood vessels. I have to do another blood vessel. So here's blood vessel. There we are. I need to... Now I should turn colors off. I just need the black and whites on this. What's the thickness on that? Ooh, that looks... Is that right? No, that's slightly smaller. Let's move that up to maybe 5. That looks right. So if we continue this blood vessel, it'll go here and it'll go there. There we are. Okay, let's go to paint. We're going to erase this stuff out. Okay, erase that. Okay. So that's our blood vessel. So that's the blood vessel color. Let's jump to this pen. Let's get that red. And we will add that in. Here we are. And the bone color, I will have to do the black, the shadow layer, I should say. That's shadows. Which I probably should name that shadows. Let's get the bone color in. That's the bone edge there. And right there. There we are. Okay, now I did not look. I'm just going to do muscle in the rest of the tears. Just going to do the muscles. So let's go find muscle 1. Interesting. Let's do muscle 1. Let's jump to here. Let's get this. This is very thin. Let's say it's probably a 3. 3 look right to you? Looks right. So let's see. Let's do verticals on this one. Just so that we got it. There we are. Okay. And we'll do more back here. I'm going to do kind of just some different direction. Give this thing a little bit of variety. Okay. And up here we will do, let's do another different direction up here. Oops. So something like this. I'm not too worried about the spacing being exactly right on this. It can be a little bit off. I mean, muscles generally aren't uniform, I don't think. I've never actually looked at real hand muscles, but I'm assuming that there's some normal variation, as happens in nature generally. Bach, do me a favor. Are you still there? I'm just looking at something. I don't know whether that thing is accurate. Oh, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm always just curious if this thing is working the way it says it is. Muscle there. Okay. It's perfectly fine. You may be doing something in the background. I'm not going to tell you to stop doing whatever you're doing just to be able to type, yes, I'm here. Because, you know, if you're here, great. If you're not, that's fine. Okay, so... Okay, just checking. Thank you. Just wanted to make sure, because I had to rearrange a couple things, so everything looks all right. Good. Good, good, good. And it's not... I'm not showing any dropped frames or anything, so it's not really choppy or anything, right? It looks okay. It says drop frame 0, so I'm assuming it's pretty smooth in terms of the movement. I mean, I know when I move stuff and I zoom in and out, it jags around, but it's when you're watching the line work, that looks okay. That looks smooth. Because that's the only thing. Is, like I said, it's saying 0%, which seems exceptionally good. I mean, I have a pretty good connection, but I would have assumed I would drop at least a few frames. So if that thing is accurate, that's a really, really good connection for this evening. I sort of have trouble believing that's real, but I'll go by what it says. Okay, so all right, let's turn the rest of the colors back on like that. Here we go. We'll turn the CD back on. Okay, let's get that. That is in which field? This one. It's that. So let's go ahead and switch over to here. There's some more muscle. We will shadow that up in a minute. Okay, and this gets some color. Oh, I have to get rid of the... I have to erase this. Okay, not quite that much though, because gotta let the bone shine through there. Here we are. And we need to go back to our muscle color. Color this in. You know what? I'm gonna do something here. Just occurred to me. I'm gonna actually do a variation on the muscles there and have them go vertical, just so it gives a little bit of a different look. So we'll do this. Okay, I can't, it's one thing to do it. I can't see the cross-hatching's throwing me off on the other stuff, so I gotta at least erase this. That's too much, it's too heavy. Let's come in here and grab this, and this should be fine. There we are. Okay. I don't necessarily need them to be even, but with the opposite angles, it's throwing me off. So it's making it hard for me to do it at least partially even. Oh, I just noticed that. Hold on. Muscle 1. Let's just erase that little thing right there. Okay, now we should be okay to do this. Should be a lot easier to make them. Okay, not that far apart. I mean, distance and variation is fine, but it still has to look like it's the same muscle. Yeah, see, that's okay. There we go. Yeah, that gives it a little bit more visually interesting if it changes directions inside that thing. Otherwise, it's just kind of there, which would be fine, but still. Okay, let's go here. Let's grab our color. Let's get the right brush. And let's do this. There we are. Swirl that around there. Still showing the screen. That's good. Okay, so we're good. We got some more tears now. That's good. Shadow. Shadow layer is this one, so I'm going to go ahead and say shadows. I don't know why I did not do that before. Go to black. Let's get this. And we'll just do that. So we have a little bit of variation there. Very nice. And we'll do the same thing here. Just come along there. There we are. Very nice. Need some down here. Here we are. And now we have shadows in place. That's good. I guess I should have some right here too. Just noticed that I didn't have any. Which there should be, because this skin is ripped as well. So there we are. Now, in about 10 minutes, I'm going to have to feed my dog. Because she knows what time it is. All right, so now, let's go back to what? Detail 2? Not that it matters. I mean, these are... Whoa, I didn't mean to do that. There we go. Use this. That looks right. Wait, does that look right? Does that look right? Let's see. Almost looks like that's a little too small. Let's do this. Oop, 5. Go to 5. No, 5's too much. 4 is too much, so it is 3. Come on. There we go. That's it. Yep. Let's just see. Definitely. Okay. So now we'll do this. Put a little bit of that. And this is all just to give the impression that the skin is kind of sagging. Since technically, if it's zombie skin, it's not really alive anymore. So it wouldn't look very normal. So you just put all these little lines in there, and that kind of gives the impression of it. You know, that there's all this folding, because the skin is now deforming. So no, not with that little curl, though. No curls. There we are. And come around. And we'll come up there. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's bring it around like that. Okay, and we'll just put some random lines in here. They don't really have to mean anything. They can just be there. Okay. And this, like I said, this is just to give some texture so you don't just have a big empty arm. I mean, I could do that, but I don't really like it. I'd rather have some lines in there just to, if nothing else, they fill in some visual empty space. Even though in reality they don't do much, to be honest. They're more of just accent lines than anything else. But you know, it's good to have them because they indicate that the skin, like I said, is abnormal, and that's really the point of them, as opposed to serving any other real purpose. Are they anatomically accurate for what a zombie hand would look like? Unclear. I'm gonna say no, but then again, we are talking about a zombie hand, so it's not like it's real anyway. So it can be whatever I want it to be. That's the nice part about drawing stuff. You can make it whatever you want. Okay, but not like that. There we are. Go back. There we go. Yeah, I should have done more of these like curls. In fact, I will now because I just thought of it. So see, those are like loops. Those are good to have. Like the skin has like little boils on it type of stuff. Yeah, yeah. We don't have to go crazy. I don't want to suddenly have everything be like that, but it's good to have a little bit of variation to it. Like that. Okay. Yep. Very nice. I don't know what I'm going to do on the... I'm going to deal with a work thing. Okay. Yeah, well, good luck with your work thing. Yeah, I mean, at some point you have to just trust in whatever your style is. Honestly, there's a point where you and you can always hear this response later if you can't hear it now, because like I said, it'll be up on the YouTube channel. One thing is, at some point, honestly, what you have to trust is your eye and what you see. And if it looks right to you, then it really doesn't matter. It honestly doesn't. It really doesn't matter whether it's quote unquote right or not to somebody else. Because in the end, you have to look at your work and be happy with it. So at some point, yeah, you really do need to trust your own instincts on things. And, you know, unless you're really going for realism. If you're somebody who really wants something to be accurate and realistic, which I don't, that's not my skill, then that's a different story. Then you have to kind of train yourself on that stuff. But other than that, just kind of look at it and go, okay, where do I feel like there's something missing and what do I think should be there? And then you just put it in there. I mean, you look at somebody like Jeff Darrow, who puts he puts a lot of little accent lines in his work. Now, a lot of those lines don't actually serve a functional purpose, but you know his work when you see it because of those lines and lots of other things. He does put tons of little details in his stuff. Looking at his work makes me tired because I just think of how much effort he puts into that stuff. But, you know, do those lines all actually have some kind of physical bearing on something? No, they're just nice looking. And that's what these are. These are there to kind of just convey an overall impression, which is skin that just has lots of tiny little bumps and folds and mangly bits in it. And that's what it's supposed to be doing. Yeah. But yeah, I that's just something eventually over time you kind of realize that, okay, this is something that I actually like the look of, and then you stick with it. So yeah, like you said, there is a level of trusting your own, not necessarily even skill, but just what looks right, whether that's based in skill or it's just something that you tend to like the look of. These little lines are fun to me. Whether they actually serve a realistic physical purpose is secondary, because this is not an image that I'm going for realism on. If I was, I'd be, you know, I'd have studies of like shadows and I'd be doing stuff with that, but it's just not the way it is. Not the way I do things. Now I'm going to take a quick break here. And I'm going to give my dog her food. So I'm going to go ahead and flip on the be right back thing. Let's do that. There we go. I'm going to feed her really quick. I'll put myself on mute because there's a lot of noise. But I'll be back inside of, I don't know, maybe 3 minutes. Be right back. Okay, we are back here. Sorry about that. You would not believe that I was just trying to find butter in the fridge to take out to soften, and I was having a very difficult time locating it. So that took, and now I have the hiccups for some reason. But, oh, that was my dog burping. I'm pretty sure the mic did not pick that up, which is good for you people. But you know what I just realized? Shockingly, I don't think I yawned on this stream when I started it, which is amazing, to be honest. Quite stunning that I didn't. I'm pretty sure I did not, which is good. I just don't know what's suddenly changed that now I'm not yawning anymore. Hi. Oh, that's my doggy. My doggy, who's got a very damp head because it's been raining quite a bit, huh? Yeah, we went out in the rain a few times. Huh? You got a very damp head. Just on the top, though. Just on the top. A damp head. Okay. So, we're going to do a little bit more line work. Yeah, that's okay. That actually looks good. Give you some indication of that transparency in there. See that? There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. Do a little bit more of the line work. I'll probably finish off the line work in this light area. I'm going to do some kind of lines in these dark areas too. I just don't know what exactly. I don't want to just do the same lines. So I may do... Oh, man, I just had an idea. Hold on a second. Do I have a halftone brush? Or not halftone, whatever. There was a word for whatever that tone was. I want to say I do somewhere. I'd have to find it. Duotone, that might be what they call it, duotone. I may have a duotone brush in here. If I do, I think I'm going to duotone that stuff. I would almost bet I do have a duotone in here. I have so many friggin' brushes. No, it wouldn't be Cyber Trail. It would be like a duotone. No, it wouldn't be that. It would be... Yeah, I don't think it'd be considered stippling. I don't think it... Man, maybe I don't have a duotone. I guess I'd have to get one. I would almost think I would. Wait, I have lithotone. That might be it. Let's see. What's lithotone got? No, wait a minute. Let's see. Wavy lines... There's a grid. There's a dot grid. You would think... No, none of these. Really, there's not a duotone in here. It's what I'm talking about is like little dots. Almost like this. Something like this. See, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that in those dark areas. That's actually not bad. That brush is okay. It's not terrible, but I was looking for there's something called a duotone that was used in comics a lot, and unless it's in here under a different name, but I don't think so. I don't remember. It might be. I could be wrong. Let me look. Textures. Something like this. It's like, I guess that is it. I guess that is largely it. But, no, I guess that is it. It's just the size of this. Yeah, okay, no, that is it. All right, so I do have a duotone. Oh, that's the squeak. I forgot about the squeaker. Yeah, you're going to hear that. There's not much I can do about that. Sorry about the background noise. That's my dog and her chew toy. Not much. Okay, so I'm going to do a new layer because I think I am going to do that. That would actually probably come down. No, I guess it would be. It's not considered a color. It's considered a fill. So it would be something like this. I'm trying to do this somewhat evenly with my finger, which is obviously not working. You know what? Let me try with the pencil. Does the pencil have any more? Oh, it does. Yeah, okay, the pencil is working for that. See, I can't pick it up, though, because I want it to all be of an even kind of stretch. See? So I have to do this all in one shot so that I don't have any inconsistency. The problem is I got to back all the way down here, see, and I got to do this. And I got to hope I covered it all. Which I think I did, shockingly. Okay, yeah, that's it. Oh, that looks good to me. I don't know if that looks good to anybody else. I like the look of it, though. Not something I've never used that before. Oh, boy, this is not going to be easy, though. I'm going to just drop that down a bit. I only want it in that skin layer. I just want it to be something different for that particular skin area. I think that's going to work. It's working for me. Oh, yep, there's some more squeaking going on. So you get to quote unquote enjoy that. Now I'm gonna make this white. Sorry about that. Sorry about the noise, but that's my cutie. She is chewing on her toy. Oh man, I missed one area. See that? I missed one area. That's all it takes, though. Okay, we're gonna clear it. We're gonna redo it. Nope, we'll just do it again. Just do it again. Okay. Well, I know where the areas are. I don't need to, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go across that area really, really well. Actually, it would be this. Let's get that. My own fault. I missed it, so I'm trying to be very, very careful now to get everything. There we go. There we are. Make sure I don't miss any edges, because I don't want to have to do this all again. Like that. Get that. Get that. I mean, I should just cover everything, but it's not really necessary. Okay. Okay, that should be everything I have to worry about. All right, let's see. Let's make sure. Yes, it's all covered. Okay, good, 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 good. Annoying that I had to do it again, but not the biggest deal in the world. Not a huge deal. Certainly not something I can't manage. Oh, wow. It's a good thing I went in there, too. I didn't even think about it in there. There we are. Yeah, but you can see what I'm going for here. You can kind of see. I'm not going to erase it all in this one shot, but you can see what I mean as far as that duotone look. I think that's what it was called in the old comics. I think they called it duotone. Oh, really? I missed just that? Hold on. It's just off enough. You know what? Actually, hold on. No, let's do this. Oh, I gotta get the direction right. Okay, hold on. Come on. Okay, how did I do it? Not quite. Not quite. A little more. I think that's fine. All I need to do is match. It just has to look close enough. Okay, that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to stress out about that too much. I could get really, really bent out of shape about that, but I'm not going to. I'm going to understand that it's fine and no one's going to care. No one but me is going to care about that. And so there's no point in redoing the whole thing again for that. Hi, cutie. Hi. That's me talking to my dog, obviously. I say obviously, but just, so nobody thinks I'm talking to somebody else. Yeah, that looks... I mean, I don't mind those edges. Those edges are okay. It's a little bit... No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I covered everything, I'm pretty sure. So we will... But like I said, you can see what I'm talking about as far as what I'm going for here. You can see it. Well, my mic probably did pick that up. My dog burped spectacularly just now. So I sort of apologize, but it wasn't me, so I cannot control what she does. So if you heard that, lucky you, I guess, to have heard my dog burping. Just delightful. If you have pets, you know that they don't have any concerns about being polite. They just do whatever they do. Oh, really? I missed it again. Okay. You know what? We're going to do this one more time. So we're going to clear it. All right. But the difference is I'm just going to do everything. I'm just going to cover almost the whole thing. I do not feel like having to do this a fourth time, so we're just going to go nice and steady. And we will absolutely cover any place where I see dark. Plus into light, that's okay. I'm just going to go through this. I really don't have to go that fast either. I'm going quick like I like I'm expecting something to screw up, but it really shouldn't. It's digital. So there we are. Let's get those edges, just in case. Go way over on this stuff. Yeah, I knew I screwed that up. I knew that it was more than I thought it was on that. Oh, and you know what? I have to do this. Okay, well, this doesn't matter. You're not going to see that. Now I am being ridiculous. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Yeah, but you can see what I'm saying. You get the idea of what I'm doing here, which is this old style, almost newsprint type of dot pattern. Very, very common in a lot of older comics and early comics and like underground magazine type stuff where they would do this. And I really like this look. And since this is like again, a very gaudy kind of old style special effects zombie hand that isn't supposed to look real, I think this is actually a very nice... I think this fits well with the idea of what I'm trying to do here. I cannot believe I missed that one little area. Unbelievable. Let's see. You know what? That's okay. I'm going to be okay with that one little area. Because once I erase it, you're barely even going to see it. So we're going to go with that. Got everything else, so that's good. Just go in there. We'll just erase that. We'll swirl that in. Okay. And we are good, I think. Yeah. That's going to work. That is gonna work. All right. Well, I'm going to zoom out of this. We'll bring this stream to a close. Because now my dog is just starting to make lots of noise behind me, so before it gets completely out of hand, and I'm pretty much good anyway because the iPad is heating up. So this is about where I would stop anyhow. Just to not have any heat issues with the iPad. So we'll just do that. We'll do a quick erase on this so that that's out of there. Just so we don't have any really ugly spots. Okay. That goes around like that. And I think we are good for now. Yeah, that's going to look good. It's going to look good once I refine it. Okay. We are done for this evening. So, oh yeah, there. I finally lost some frames. 1%. I knew it was going to happen eventually. Well, thank you for stopping by for the stream. And whether it's live or later, I don't really care. It's perfectly fine. I just hope you got a little bit of something out of it. And as I always do, I would encourage you to do something creative if you can, or go watch somebody else. Now that you're done watching this, go watch somebody else be creative. Maybe do something different, like music or whatever. Go watch somebody create something else. Doesn't matter. If you can create something yourself, I think it's good for your body and soul. I think it's just a positive thing to do. But if not, go watch somebody else create. Go support somebody else who's a creator. Go for it. Why not? Give somebody else some views. Go subscribe to their channel. And thank you for stopping by. Oh, Bach, you too. Have a good night. Yes, happy holidays. Good thinking, because the next stream will be after some of the holidays anyway. I don't know all the calendars for everything. But yes, if you are watching this now or around the holiday time, this could be a year from now when it's holiday times again. Have a wonderful, safe holiday, a wonderful 2024. If we're in 2024, I'm hoping it's wonderful for you if you're watching it then. And yeah, we'll see you again on the next stream. Until then, thanks for stopping by and take care.